Good morning, students. In this class, we discuss about distance protection. So, in distance protection, its operation depends upon the distance of the feeding point to the fault point. So, we can say that its operation depends upon the distance that is length of conductor from feeding point to the fault point. Means operation of distance protection depends upon the distance, that is the length of the conductor from feeding point to the fault point. So the relay operation operates when V upon I ratio go below or falls below the impedance of the conductor, falls below the preset value or distance in the relay. So in this relay, if V upon I ratio falls below the preset value of the relay, then our relay will operate. Next is, this type of relays are, this is double acquitting quantity, this is double acquitting quantity relay. Means in this type of protection we use double acquitting quantity relays. One is voltage relay and second is current relay. Next is, this type of protection can be used as a primary or backup protection. This type of protection can be used as primary as well as secondary protection or backup protection. So relay operation is fast. So this type of protection is used for the protection of transmission lines, or it also replaces the overcurrent protection due to fast operation. Next is application. This type of protection This type of protection is used for overhead transmission lines, overhead transmission lines, and it also replace overcurrent protection due to fast operation. Due to fast operation. So application of this protection for the protection of transmission line, and next it replace overcurrent protection of due to fast operation. Now relay used for distance protection are distance protection. One is impedance relay. Second is reactance relay. And third is amateur relay. More relay. Next we discuss about the relay used for distance protection. So first we discuss about impedance relay. First is impedance relay. It is voltage restrained current relay. It is voltage restrained current relay. It means operating torque is provided by the current and restraining torque is provided by voltage. Now from universal torque equation, P is equal to K1 I square minus K2 V square minus K3 equal to 0. K3. For relay operation, K1 I square should be greater than K2 V square. Means this is operating torque. And this is restraining torque. So in this type of relay, operating torque is provided by the current quantity and restraining torque is provided by voltage quantity. And operation depends when operating torque is greater than restraining torque or relay will operate. So we can say that K1 I square greater than K2 V square, or V upon I square is less than K2 upon K1 upon K2. Or we can say if V1 upon V2 is less than under root K1 upon K2. our relay will operate. Where V upon I is equal to Z. It means Z is less than under root P1 upon P2. Relay will operate. Relay will operate. Where under root K1 upon K2 represents the total impedance of the line, and Z is the impedance from feeding point to the fault point. So, if the impedance from feeding point to the fault point is less than the impedance of the transmission line, or we can say that impedance set in the relay, then our relay will operate. Now, the characteristic of the relay. Characteristic of the relay. Operating characteristic of this relay is represented by a circle. It is represented by a circle Z. This is minus x plus x r minus r theta. So for positive torque region, and this is negative torque. Means if Z is inside the circuit, or relay will operate, and if Z is outside the circuit, relay will not operate. So it is the characteristic of impedance relay. Characteristic of impedance relay. This is circuit. Represented by a circle. Represented by a circle, and its center is origin. And its center is origin. So this is the characteristic of impedance relay. Next is reactance relay. Next is reactance relay. Reactance relay. Reactance relay. Now, from universal torque equation, T is equal to K1 I square minus K3 K2 V square minus K3 Vi sin theta minus K4 is 0. So in this type of relay, operating current torque is provided by current, and restraining torque is provided by what? Voltage and current element. So for relay operation, K1 I square should be greater than K3 Vi sin of theta. Or we can say that K1 upon K2 is greater than V upon I sin of theta. or if v upon I sin theta is less than k1 upon k3, k1 upon k3, relay will operate. Relay will operate. V upon I sin theta is less than k1 upon k3, or relay will operate. Now its characteristic. So from here, its operation also depends the value of theta. So we can say that the reactance relay is directional restraint relay. It is direction restraint relay. It is directional relay. Its operation depends on the direction. Its characteristics is represented by x r minus r. So this is the x. This is the characteristic of reactance relay. Characteristic of reactance relay. Plus torque minus torque. And next is admittance relay or Moore relay. Next is Moore relay. Third is MSO relay or Moore relay. It is also known as admittance relay. Admittance relay. Admittance relay. So from universal torque equation, E equal to k1 I square minus k2 v square minus k3 vi cos theta, or we can say that cos theta minus tau minus a4. This is universal torque equation. In balance condition, in case balance condition, we can say that k1 I square is equal to k3 vi cos theta minus tau, or what v square k2 v square, or we can say that k2 upon k3 is equal to I upon v cos theta minus tau. Where I upon V represents admittance, that is y cos theta minus tau, k2 upon k. If admittance is greater than this value k2 upon k3, or relay will operate. It is also directional relay. It is also directional relay. It is also directional relay because its operation depends upon the cos theta minus tau. If this value is negative, then torque will be negative and relay will not operate. We can say that admittance relay is also directional relay, and its characteristic is, next is characteristic of admittance relay. So this is the origin. Characteristic of is also circuit, but its center is not origin. Z or minus or x plus x. Characteristic of the Z for positive torque or negative torque. So thank you for today's class.